just kept hovering in this range here, broke down, and then this high test. I thought I was going to break out to go long here, and it would just be a longer reversal play of the overall trend. But as it fell back right down, and it just started to create this double top type of nature here. So
tonight is Trading Topic Tuesday, and every Tuesday we go live for our members, where we break down different parts of trading in general, and talk about anything from trading psychology, trading setups, um, money managing, risk management, pulling the trigger, right? All these different dynamics of us of our journey in the markets. We share our insights, our thoughts, our experiences, our lessons learned, and tonight we're gonna be. It's gonna be a different. It's gonna be a cool change tonight. We're gonna be doing like some just a lot of charts tonight. Well, mainly some two breakdowns of some good trades that we took prior. Also, we're gonna do a little bit of interactive between Reed and I, with just analyzing charts. Try to share how we look at charts and what we see. Hopefully, where you guys can gain insight from it and learn tonight. Take some value, you know. So, if you're on the road, keep your eyes on the road. Stay safe. We
you can
this
always watch it later. Yeah.
this thing is recorded. Um, we'll be posting that up live later in the Mighty Networks if you haven't signed up for that yet. But as far as that, any additional words, Reed?
No, looking forward to this breakdown.
Yeah,
These are fun.
it's gonna be fun, Mister. I should nickname you Tesla, man. Mister Tesla catching that nice wave, and then what happened today? Just dumped.
Yep. Just crashed.
Crash.
Trade the trend until it bends.
Oh, all the way, all the way. All right, so let me clear up my charts, and then I can do the thingy thing, the screen sharing, huh?
And I could start with dollar CAD.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Go for it.
Shoot. Uh, Desktop one. Cool. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool. So this is the daily on US dollar CAD. It had a really nice move at the beginning of October. And this is just the position that I was able to get in. And I just wanted to pull it back, break it down, clear out all these tools, and show like what I was looking at and why it was such a good position to go short. So I'm gonna do the replay button here and just start from here. So first thing I'm looking at overall is that we are in a bearish market and it's just a little pullback. So I'm not looking to buy right now. So as it's coming down, it broke the 200 EMA. This is the daily, and it just started hovering. So it wasn't showing me any positive bear strength just yet. Because even the 4-hour was respecting the 200 EMA. So blowing back up the daily, just kept hovering in this range here, broke down, and then this high test. I thought I was going to break out to go long here, and it would just be a longer reversal play of the overall trend. But as it fell back right down, and it just started to create this double top type of nature here. So I was still waiting on the sidelines. 4 hours still respecting, 50 EMA still respecting. So I'm just going to let it go. So now we're reaching, this is the beginning of September. So right here, this is where I began to look at this. Once I saw this bearish engulfing on the 23rd of September, I saw this triple top here. So there's 1, 2, some people will call this head and shoulders. That's a high test reversal. And then just the bearish momentum kept coming in every single time the bulls tried to take over. So it's a good sign to start looking at this for a short. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out a little bit. So we're like here, right? Sync it. All right, cool. So let's
Yeah, it's good
see.
that you pointed that out. Like every time Bulls tried to take over, the Bears answered right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a good, like, just that market action right there. That's a good indication of just like seeing like all the things that's involved. You know, all the different moving parts of the market. Right? You think one side's gonna win. It's always a clash, right?
Yeah.
And you're just trying to see which side is gonna win, and you're gonna go with that side who wins because that's where the momentum is.
Correct. Exactly. So we're just like looking to where the momentum really wants to take hold. So it tried to come up and fell back down. Tried to come up and it fell back down. That second one was a really good notification that this could just continue lower. Even tested the 50 EMA on the daily. So again, this third top was really nice. The more hits it gets on a specific area or specific range, then that's the higher confidence you have of the market actually beginning to move and do something. So as we move on, this is September 24th. We'll go one more day here. So I'm already beginning to look at this trade because it's testing the 4 hour, 200, and then it's already broken the 1 hour, 200 EMA and 50 EMA. So this could be and the bears just continue going on. This could be a nice overall trend continuation.
So at this point, you're just on the sidelines. You didn't take any action yet.
Yeah, I didn't take any trades just yet. I was really being patient on this one. I might have taken some losses here and there, but
Yeah.
I don't think it was focused on dollar CAD.
Mm.
So just price is just playing out. Still tricky. And then it bears continued. So what I'm really waiting for confluence is when the 4 hour starts breaking down below the EMAs. And I'll
Okay.
just continue this forward on the daily. So I was started to look at it on October 6th. So that's when I got into the market for going short. And this ascending channel here, I drew some stuff in there, but ascending channel is really nice off the EMA. 4 hours continuing up and just falling back down into the bearish trend. So I'm just gonna fast forward this.
At what point did you uh, determine that the Bears took over?
When it started to break above, below these EMAs, the 50 EMA on the 4 hour,
Oh.
200 EMA daily, it's broken even on the hour.
Oh. So
So
okay.
it's just like
All on. All
now
right.
I'm looking to confirm, like, okay, this is a bearish move. So these are my positions. There we go. And just let it play out. So it was a really nice move. This is the hour. And just continue to show bear strength. So I just want to play this out. The daily is just a very solid move. Still at least 2% on this move, but the move was a lot bigger. And this is the trade that actually helped me get my second phase of evaluation with my forex fund. So this is really beautiful and really simple to see, like as far as technical wise, if you know what you're looking for. So
Yeah.
the high test candle, I'll blow up the daily here because this is really what I was looking at. Is these two right here rejecting the drawing tool right here, rejecting the EMAs with a high test after this two bearish momentum moves, like just continue to come back down. So that's the reason why I got in the trade. And that's it, man. Do you have any questions? I hope that
So you
explained a lot.
predetermine your target right there for this trade.
No.
You
Oh,
did it.
actually, yes. I got out of it as soon as I was hitting the profit target. But otherwise, if it was in my main account, I would have just let it run.
You would have let it.
Following the
Oh.
15 minute 200 EMA.
Okay. What? what would it look like if you did let it run on the 15 EMA? Where
Oh
would you
man, if
have
I
exited?
yeah, yeah. So let's say I got out here. Let's see if I just let it run, right?
Yeah,
Well, I think I would have got it taken out right here.
right there.
So
Also,
yeah,
it's
maybe it was
essentially
here.
the
It's
almost the
just a
same
little
result.
later.
Mm,
So my question, would there be another entry here? I like how it's shaping up now currently, November 10th,
yeah, look at
overall
that.
bearish continuation. So
Mm.
could look nice.
Ooh, little
But
setup there.
yeah, this is one of the nicest trades that I've seen throughout the year. It was just so clean in nature with the triple top, broke the EMAs and high test reversals. Those were like all the main things that I was looking for in a trade, and it broke below all the EMAs with bearish momentum. So yeah, man, that was kind of like a reversal play, really. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, bearish pulled back. It was in a pullback in a bearish overall bearish run. So
right. Because if you
anyways,
zoom all the way out on the daily for this one, because it was
yeah,
in such a large bear trend,
yeah, look
you
at
know,
that.
and like,
Going back to May 2020,
yeah, it was just bearish, right? And so, you
March
know,
even.
would
March
you
is when it
cons?
started.
Yes, so from March all the way down to the bottom, and then would you consider that the trend, the downtrend, the major downtrend has broken when it had made the triple top?
Bro,
Like, would you consider
the bullish?
the bearish trend be finished?
No, I don't know because it made a triple top and it fell back down. So
Yeah.
it could
Oh, okay,
continue
so
to make
it's
a
just
double bottom.
like a deeper pullback, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. What do you
Hmm.
think? Is this a reversal play?
Yeah, I
Curious.
mean, I feel like for me, my opinion that the current downtrend has broken, and right now we could just be in a somewhat sort of consolidation period with that opportunity to catch that move right there.
Yeah, we see. I like this descending channel in an overall ascending pattern here,
Was
and
that
that's
the
usually
current? So that's a 4 hour on the
yeah. This is
current.
the current,
Okay,
and
okay.
that's usually a buy sign. Ascending channels and descending channels. So
Mm,
I mean, the only thing that's really is price action. It's not. I don't have enough bull strength in my mind.
yeah.
And then there's a high test, on the daily near the EMAs, doji high test. So or high test reversal candle. So I don't know. That's I'm just waiting for it. It needs to get out of this 4 hour channel though for me.
Yeah. I think it's still like deciding overall what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who knows how long it could be in that phase. So, but yeah, an
Yep.
awesome job, dude. Got a great move. That is a sick move.
One of my favorite moves this year.
Yeah.
It's happened in October.
So let me see.
All you, my man.
I
All
think
you.
I have one to share. It's the you guys can see my screen, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Euro.
can.
I got the Euro Yen here. This is a 4 hour chart, show starting from April. It was moving sideways here, starting from the left, and then you can see price moving up. Let me try to move this here. Price moved up, nice move. Made a new high, a recent high of 134.12, and then the strength wasn't there. So what happened? It broke down. Like you could just see a lot of like different consolidation phases, different opportunities to catch, but overall, the trend. So like I'll just draw some lines, you know, just to so you guys can follow. So trend was sideways. Oh wait, sideways here, and then the bulls took over. Why is it not working? Sorry. Then we had a bull run, followed by another consolidated sideways action. Let me try to add a drawing. Slightly downward here. Why is my mouse being weird? Then price dumped off steeply. Lost all the gain, pretty much gave back all the gains that it caught on the previous run, you know? So I was like, okay, cool, this market's moving. This was already in June. Popped up again, so a lot of people, you know, they could have gotten bearish, but they would have got stopped out. This is such a deep pullback. That 130, a low of 130.23 and then 132.5. Such a big swing. So I wasn't even in it. Then price settled down, made a low of 127. So over from the high of 134 in May, all it took in 4 months, it made a new low. So lots of price movement there, which is good. I like a lot of price movement. So I drew these two lines here because it was just another consolidation period, right? You know, because the market moves in phases. We shared that already in some of the other previous topic Tuesdays on the different market phases. There's many names. You know, we use the terms just consolidation and trending, right?
Yeah.
Up, down, or sideways. And so even though these were bigger sideways movements, it started kind of like in July, and it just went up, down, but with such a big gap. So if you're swing trading, good opportunities here to go both long and short. So I stayed on the. I don't know if maybe I caught some moves, but I probably got stopped out because it made a new low. Tried to go short, then it got whipped out. So which is why like when it's in consolidation period, try to be mindful, be cautious in trading that type of um, environment because yeah, like you might get whipped a lot. So I probably took some entries, got whipped out, but that's the nature of the market. And then finally, here when price broke out of the current consolidation phase, which was October 11th, I got long, and the price just continue there. I could zoom in here. So this is just a zoomed in version. This is a still 4 hour chart. So you know I got long probably on the 11th, and then I just continue to ride it up for the next week or so, and then
A nice move.
price kept so okay, let me zoom back. Sorry. So yeah, it popped up, broke out, and then I exited at these arrows here. I don't know why there's two, but probably I exited at 132. So I got long 130, made a good amount. What is the amount of pips? You know, 1.89. So 11 or 1800? No, 18,000, 1800 pips.
1800 pips, a very nice move, man. Euro
So
yen.
but and so I got stopped out, and then for me like when there's such a strong move going in one direction, a lot of the times I've noticed that the moves will continue, and if it does break the current trend, if it does go opposite, the volatility will go up. And so you can see like price was just teetering here from the 21st till the beginning of this month. You know, let me draw this box here.
Hey, you got out at a perfect time.
Well, I mean that's yeah, that's like it's that's
That's
just
trend
where my
trading.
stop. Yeah, it's trend trading. You know. Let me try to add a drawing.
Facts.
So like after the trend, right? Price would be crazy, and like when I was starting out trading, I would always try to be like, oh yeah, I can catch the ride down, you know. But that's where I would give up a lot of my profits. And so when I start to see movements like these, like it, yeah, intraday you can maybe catch some moves, but dude, it's kind of messy, man.
How
So,
long did it take you to realize that
dude, it took
like
me.
you're losing every time like it started after you got out of that first position? You're saying that you tried trading those smaller ones and kept getting whiplashed, or
mm, it. Let me see. I started trend trading 2017. Probably another year after I started using the system, where like I had to adjust a lot of my decision making,
yeah,
adjust a lot of my just bad habits, right? I'm like this part of it was the greed, right? Like, oh dude, yeah, I just took some a good win here.
the confidence.
Yeah, confidence up there, the ego, the greed, and if I'm not being disciplined and cautious, it's gonna like I'm gonna give back the losses, dude. Imagine me trying
Yeah.
to go short, like yeah, it just didn't work out, and so I stayed out, right, and then now it's developing back to it's reaching the level of where it first started to break out. You know, as we saw in the move here back in earlier this year. And so it's the nature of the market, but um, there's a lot of good opportunities here. So I'm gonna drag this guy here. As you can see, it's another a lesson in a lesson. Previous resistance can be somewhat new
Support.
support,
Yeah.
right? So you
Ooh,
can
good
see that,
lesson.
dude. A little note that down, guys. A little freebie. So
So
we'll
it
see
could
how it
be
reacts.
continuation higher, huh?
We'll see how it reacts, dude. Let me zoom out to the daily. You know. So like, there is a lot of movement. This is kind of one of the markets I like. Pound yen, euro yen. They're similar in their movements, but I like the way that it moves. Lots of good opportunities. So we'll see how this plays out. This can be another opportunity.
So at what point would you consider get entering a position long on this one?
I'm gonna need to see it make some new highs though. I'm not the type to go buy the bottom. I'm gonna acknowledge, hey, like if price reacts off of this level, the 130.6 level, I'm like, okay, it's reacting. We'll see. We'll see how I can get in. Either I can get in through a swing type entry, or I'll get in when it makes new highs back up at 133. You know?
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
going to be do the patient card and be
I'll just
very wise in your decision making.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, I got
how.
two scenarios. Like it's already pre-planned. I'm not forcing it, right?
Yeah.
This is kind of you got to look at the market in that kind of fashion, right? Be disciplined, stick to your rules, stick to your plan. Don't go on a limb. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna force myself to see a setup here.
Yep. That's
I
how
used to do
that leads
that,
to
man.
losses.
I used to do that.
Yep. Same here.
Right, so yeah, like this market is trending. I mean, it provides some good swings. So obviously the uptrend, the bull trend, then some, I think Peter Brandt, he calls it popcorn. It'll pop up and then it'll come back down. You give back all of your loss. Say if you were a hardcore trend follower, you would have been in profit for a good amount, a few percent probably, and then now you would have been back at broke even because you still would have held all of your positions from the very opening, and that doesn't always sit well with our human psychology, right? You're like,
Yep.
we're gonna see our account way in the green, and then fast forward a month, we're like, dude, all that time, all that
Yep.
time, you get discouraged here, right? So it has a lot to do with finding your personality. The way you trade has to really tie into personality. Um, and like I'm fine. I'm not trying to like just continually stalk this market to find the next setup. Let the
Yeah.
market happen,
Because
and
there's
close it.
opportunities in other markets too during this. You can't just be glued to one position.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%, you know. So like the market will still continue. We'll see. It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. But as far as that was a good breakdown of one trade I took last month, earlier last month. That was
Good
a
job.
good.
That
It
was
was
a
a good
nice one.
month, man. It was a good month.
Yeah.
Lots of opportunities
September
all
gave
over.
back October, or September loss. October gave back September losses.
Yeah, September was a little rough,
Yeah.
but overall it was a good one. It was a good one.
So are you in pound dollars still?
Yeah, I'm still in it.
Oh, nice. I got whipped out of that one.
I saw that pullback after we got off the call. I'm like, it kept
Yeah.
moving down. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
hold on, let me
that
freeze
thing
on
pulled
that.
back as soon as we got off, for real. Yeah. But I don't know. There could be another entry.
Yeah,
So continuation long with this bullish engulfing there. I like that.
yeah, it's a good indication that like the bullish strength could be there. You know,
It's just
got the doji,
pound dollar. So I
British
need to see. Wow,
pound.
look, it's making like a very similar pattern. This is the 4 hour, and then oh wait, I thought this was the 15 minute. My bad. But it's still very similar pattern.
What pattern? What pattern?
Like this type of how it's just displaying its nature.
Hmm.
I think it's bullish, man. It's more
Yeah.
bullish than bearish. But we'll see. This isn't an actual trade. Like you know, waiting for better opportunity or other opportunities
Yeah.
develop a bit. Yeah, I'm currently not in any trades right now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can go over another one currently. Let's see. Let's go with gold.
Oh, I
Mouse is
covered
being
Tesla.
weird.
Tesla was a good trend trade too.
Dude, you totally just like traded that thing. When did you get in? Earlier this beginning of the year?
um, I got in April,
April.
so I held that pullback, and then yeah, I could go over it after
Yeah.
when it was 400 in October 2020, September 2020.
So, okay. Let me go. I can share one more. Look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ. Let me
It's
go back to
thickest.
here. These markets, man. So we can start from 2020. The pandemic, right? We'll zoom in. Crazy move. We peaked at 9,700, low of 6,600, and that was cuckoo. And I always during this
All right,
time I
wait.
was
When was 2020? You said yeah,
so
March 2020.
when the pandemic broke
Okay,
out. Yeah, yeah. When the pandemic
I
broke
see the
out,
date, March.
and then we zoom out. I was still like I was really cautious of these big bars. I'm like, okay, nope, not participating in that. Then I saw it made this, it tried to come back down, make a higher low. I'm like, no, I'm still not convinced. I'm just gonna wait. I am gonna wait. And then when we broke above this high of 88.90, I was like, oh, okay, that's enough for me. Um,
Oh, broke above it and closed above it.
close, strong
Yeah,
close with this bar right here. Strong
nice.
close. Then it price. pulled back a little bit, and then you know the we zoom out, and it's been on a crazy run, you know.
Did you get
The,
into it at any point?
so I did. Well, this was let's see. So let's go back to 2021 because I think I started the Top Step account here, so I was able to catch some of the moves going up. But the most recent one I caught when I was able to make some catch a good move was here. So the previous high was made in beginning of September, 15,670, and from there, obviously, a lot of the times you're gonna notice when markets make new highs, it's like in a uncharted territory, right? And human psychology, um, they like somehow think it's too high. So you're gonna have a combination of people selling, people trying to get a bargain, people buying the dip, all these different dynamics, and so that could equal this pullback here from 15,670 all the way down to 14,390. And from there, I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting on the sidelines because for me, historically, a lot of the times I'll be like, oh, I get this close here. I'll probably enter long, try to catch that pullback. But yep, get whipped out, come back down. I'm like, then you be patient. Then I would see this close. I'm like, okay, slightly not there yet. Then I wait for this bar. I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe the bulls are starting to show strength. We get a pullback for the bears trying to make a new low, but it's a higher low. So that just shows me, okay, cool. The bulls may be taking over from here. And I like to catch these moves, these swings up. I was able to get in. This is a daily bar, so price was already moving up. I think I got long 690. I got long here. Um,
Let's see. After it broke that higher high from the left.
yep, I
Okay.
bought the high. I bought the high.
Nice.
Rode it up. This one, I still have positions in. I scaled in. Where's my phone? I think I had I think three positions. So I closed the first position from, let me look. So 960, exited that one 349.
So you got in at another higher high.
So like throughout I added positions here, probably there. But because price was already running, I took profit to lower my exposure. So this first position was exited up here, purely because I discretionally just wanted to lower my risk. So I'm like, okay, I have to take profit. I let these other two run, and so I closed that guy out. Oh wait,
Which one?
this first position.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I closed it up here. So it was a good move. It was a 2% move. Um, and now I got the other two positions just running. And prices, I did move my stops. So what is my current stop
Wait, did that
is,
close happen in a week? Sorry, did that happen in a week?
yeah, it
2%.
happened last week
Nice.
because
Okay.
they had the announcements all last week.
All
So
right.
I just charged everything up, from here. And then when was this? The
So
fourth.
you're saying you're a fundamental? You based that in
No.
fundamentals? Yeah.
I was like that. So fundamentals, the way it works for me, my style, it's the catalyst, man. It'll either go with me or against me,
Right,
fast.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see how this goes. I have my stops in place where no matter what happens, I will be taking profit. Um, you know, the thing is, you gotta, when you're trading a trend trading system, you gotta be okay with losing, leaving a lot of money on the table, kinda. You cannot, you will not always close your positions at the peak. You want your goal as a trend trader, we call it, I think Mike Covell called it, like, just getting the meat, getting the middle.
Yeah, yeah. He talked about that today in a podcast I listened
Yeah,
to.
you're getting the middle. You're not buying the bottom, you're not selling the top, right? You're getting the middle, where the most probability is there for you. You
Hmm.
can, and it's no, it's proven, proven over time historically to be very profitable, and that's how these, a lot of these big funds do it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's it. Like, we're not trying to show you any magic tricks here. But yeah, that'll be the one trade. I mean, I have a lot of losers. It's a lot of small losers. I'll be happy to share those too. But given the time we have, I think Reed wants to share one more solid
Yes.
banger.
Yeah. Shared Tesla. This was a very nice trade for myself. It was like, to be honest, it was the best trade I've done just because I started trading stocks. So this is my first big stock win here. So you can see that the price is around 1200 and it was just hovering. So it is making newer highs, but I wasn't going to get in it yet. I was actually long and I went long in April. And yeah, that actually, yeah, that's there. So April. And then if you don't know, the Tesla stock actually split. So it was around like, I think it was hitting 1100 and then they split it. And then now it came down to 200. So that was a good buy there. So, anyways, moving on, I went and bought above this as soon as the EMAs were broken. And let me get down on the lower time frames here. I wanted to show the 1 hour. So everything price is breaking and it's showing bullish momentum. It created a higher high, a very strong bullish engulfing over the 50 EMA, along with the 4 hour just hovered. So I had a wide stop on this. I think around 444. I did it just because it's equal numbers. And so anyway, so I held this and price just skyrocketed after, following all the way till 1129. So my average price that I got in, and then I bought along the way as well. So like Glenn, I had some positions here where I continued to buy in. This may be in incorrect times when I bought, but I did buy in. So, anyways, moving on. This is I was following this trade with the 15-minute EMA and 15-minute EMA. So that's just my second trade here. And this one actually, for this specific trade, I'm risking a specific 1%. So I'm still holding on to this one, even though it's not my regular 15-minute EMA, because stocks is, I'm just, altering it just a little bit because stocks have a wider, sometimes like spreads could happen. So I just want to give it that room to breathe. So I'm in a smaller position here, but I got out during this gap down. So it was near like a real all-time high. So this is at 1200. It dropped to 1156, and it was a that was it. That was my, like, now it's pulling back like crazy. So it could be a good time to buy in a couple of days before the end of the November, maybe during Thanksgiving, maybe December, Christmas time could be. Oh, you're muted right now, bro.
I was gonna say Black Friday sale, bruh.
Oh yeah, Black Friday sale on Tesla. Hey. So yeah, this is one of the coolest moves ever that I've been
Sick
in.
move, dude. Amazing,
It's
amazing.
trend trading, bro. Got it from my man Glenn.
Amazing. Killer trade. Yeah, I think Elon. I think I read that Elon's. I didn't know he had a brother, but his brother sold
Yeah.
a bunch of.
He sold the day before he did the poll, right?
Did he? Insider.
Yeah.
Insider
You heard
trading.
about the Tesla insider trade. I wonder if that could be, like, I don't
How do
know.
you like define that, right? Like they're relative, they're brother, they're siblings. Like what do you how do you define that, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's not telling him I don't know. I don't even want to think about that. That's a little too political
I know
and like
there's a I gotta go
scandalous.
find that website. There is a website or there's a few websites out there where they show the actual records of people's trades where because they have to report it.
Is that the AUM 13F?
No, there's
Or
another
no,
one,
it's a
just
different
like
one.
stock activity.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
I gotta go. I gotta
Yeah,
go
if you
find
could
it.
get that tool, that'd be awesome to share
I mean, of
because I'm
course, I
curious
think
about it.
a lot of it. I mean, a lot of those sites they have you have to pay a subscription. So
Oh, right, right.
yeah, I gotta go find it. I think there was Peter Lynch's book. Yeah, that was a good one. Sweet man, killer move. Lots of good stuff this year
Just
in the
covered a
trade
bunch of
world.
trend trading, man. That was awesome.
Absolutely. Yep.
It is the way, I guess, huh? It's the way.
Trade the trend. And like, did you? How did you like keep? Were you constantly checking Tesla's price throughout that whole time and
No,
holding it?
not at all. As soon as I got in, I was letting it run. And then I mean, Instagram and social media always has random updates about things happening. So I'll like occasionally look at it, but I wasn't like stuck to the screen because I was focused on Forex. So once I had that buy and hold mentality where I'm just gonna hold on to it for years and years and years. But I was like, I think I want to secure some profits here, and I don't want to just let it float along or pull back hard. So that's where
Yeah.
trend trading came in, like taking that profit.
Sick.
Yeah, that's it, Andrew.
Yeah, you
Trade the trend till it
flip ends,
bends.
guys. That's it.